What is up, everybody? JT Dangerously once again. I am here to do my Ring of Honor's Road to G1 Supercard Baltimore 2019 predictions. Now, Road to G1 Supercard Baltimore happens this Sunday, live and exclusively on Honor Club from the UMBC Center in Baltimore, Maryland. Now, this is the final Ring of Honor show before the granddaddy of them all, G1 Supercard. So this card is pretty damn stacked. Now, as of right now, we have 6 big matches with only the Ring of Honor World Tag Team titles being defended. So I'm very excited to do my Road to G1 Supercard predictions for you guys, and I hope you guys do enjoy. Now, a record. Coming into Road to G1 Supercard Baltimore after our last Ring of Honor event, which was Ring of Honor's 17th anniversary show back in Vegas, we went 3, 2, and 1. So our overall record coming in is 216, 69, and 2. So we're coming in hot, and I'm looking to keep it that way. So hopefully in this video we will continue the winning ways. We're on an 8 pay-per-view winning streak. Hopefully in this video we make it 9. Hopefully. Now, this is the first of some big prediction videos that will be up on the channel today. There will be another video up today and 2 more this week. So hopefully you guys will be able to watch all of these videos. Always show your support on all of my videos by watching those videos, super kicking those like buttons and that notification bell, commenting your picks and your opinions in the comment sections down below. Now, this is your first time watching my channel today. Is a first time viewer and this is your first video. Boy, pick to go in if you're a huge Ring of Honor fan like myself and you're ready for the final Ring of Honor show before G1 Supercard. Welcome to the Dangerous Alliance. I'm JT Dangerously. Welcome to the club, because this club is just two. Whoop, whoop. Again, thank you guys so very much. Now, other than that, let's get right into these predictions. Now, if they do add any other matches to this card, I'll have them in the comment section down below, but I'm going to do the 6 matches that have already been determined. Let's start off with the first matchup. It is a one-on-one first ever meeting. On one side, he is the newest addition to Ring of Honor when it comes to the roster. He is a former WWE Tag Team Champion, a former member of the Nexus, New Nexus, the Core, and Johnny Mundo Slamtown. He is the Dare Wolf himself, PJ Black. And his opponent is a former 2-time Ring of Honor World Television Champion. He's looking to get back on track. And if you know his music, you know who I'm talking about. He is Kenny King. Now, this one's going to be a really interesting battle. I mean, you got the Darewolf PJ Black, who is really underrated. And when he signed with Ring of Honor, that was a big sign because the guy he has experience. He wrestled in the WWE. I've been watching him since he was part of the Nexus in 2010. And I've been watching him wrestle in just terrible groups, unlike the first Nexus, the Core, and just tag teaming with a bunch of nobodies. And he finally got out of that and went on to Lucha Underground, and he did pretty well there. But now with Lucha Underground nearly going belly up, he had to go somewhere. It was either going to go to NXT or Ring of Honor, and he chose Ring of Honor. So that was a big sign for Ring of Honor in 2019, the year of some big signs for the company. And he's looking to get a big win here against a former 2-time television champ. The other side, you have Kenny King coming off his heartbreaking loss in his hometown of Las Vegas in the 17th anniversary show against Marty Scurll. He got out-villainized by the villain, the one true villain, and he's looking to get back on track because that loss definitely hurt him. That ego has definitely been bruised, and he's looking to get back into the winning column and get back to the title picture. So coming from me in this one-on-one first ever meeting, ooh, this one's tricky. But I'm going to go with the Darewolf PJ Black to defeat Kenny King by any means. And now the next matchup. It is a one-on-one grudge match. On one side, he is representing Lifeblood, and he was the 2018 International Cup winner. He is Mark Haskins, or a.k.a. Little CM Punk. And Haskins' opponent is another former 2-time Ring of Honor World Television Champion. He's one of my favorite heel wrestlers in Ring of Honor, and if you know his music, you know who I'm talking about. professional wrestling's last real man, Silas Young. Now, this is only the second one-on-one meeting between Mark Haskins and Silas Young. Mark Haskins won the only one-on-one meeting back at Ring of Honor and New Japan Pro Wrestling's and Rev Pro's War of the Worlds UK back in Liverpool, England. So this is the much anticipated rematch. Now, Mark Haskins is looking to get back on the winning track. I mean, he's already got a win over the former Ring of Honor World Champion Dalton Castle. And this is his first one-on-one match since tearing his calf. So we're going to see if that injury is going to hinder him or make him more motivated to climb the ranks of the Ring of Honor World title picture and the television title picture. There on your side, you have Silas Young looking to start 2019 off with a W. He didn't get the chance to face Jonathan Gresham at the 17th anniversary show because time constraints. So this is his chance to get his first win in 2019 and a win against a man who beat him all the way back in 2017. So coming from me in this one-on-one grudge match, this one could be a banger because they're almost alike, like style, like gritty style. So coming from me, I'm going to go with pro wrestling's last real man, Silas Young, to defeat Mark Haskins by any means. And now the next matchup, it is another one-on-one first ever meeting. On one side, he is also representing Lifeblood, and he's looking to get a big win here in 2019. And he's looking to stay hot because he is Hot Sauce Tracy Williams. And his opponent is a big sign for Ring of Honor in 2019, an international star in Mexico, a member of Los Ingobernables in CMLL, and he's looking to get a big win and get some big momentum for G1 Supercard. He is El Toro Blanco Rush. Now, this matchup is big, especially for Rush, because at G1 Supercard, he will be facing off for the first time ever against Dalton Castle, the former Ring of Honor World Champion. So he cannot look ahead to Madison Square Garden. He's got to get it done here and now. And Rush is coming off a big win over Bandito at the 17th anniversary show in Vegas, and he's already 1-0 against Lifeblood. So he's looking to make it 2-0 against Lifeblood. Then on your side, you have Tracy Williams looking to stop the unstoppable the unstoppable Bull in Rush and end his winning streak against his Lifeblood compadres. So coming from me in this one-on-one first ever meeting, just because Rush needs momentum, I'm going to go with El Toro Blanco Rush to defeat Hot Sauce Tracy Williams by any means. And now the next matchup. It is a one-on-one match. On one side, he is making his return after a 2-month absence. He is still Ring of Honor's resident high flyer. He is Flip Gordon. And his opponent is yet to be determined. Now, this is Flip Gordon's first match since January of this year. He has been out for 2 months when he tore his MCL back in January. And the hottest rising star in 2018 had to sit on the bench for a couple months. But he is now indeed back, and he's looking better than ever. Now, 2018 was a huge year for Flip Gordon. I mean, he had shots at the Ring of Honor World Championship at All In Chicago. He made Bully Ray say, "I quit" at Final Battle. And a lot of people don't know yet, he still has a future Ring of Honor World Championship opportunity because he won the Sea of Honor tournament back at the Jericho Cruise back in October. So 2018 was quite possibly Flip Gordon's best year. So 2019 could easily be his biggest year because he'll have a shot at the Ring of Honor World Championship whenever he wants. Now the question is, who's going to be his opponent? It could be anybody. Could be Rhett Titus. Could be Bully Ray. Could be anybody. But I dread to see anybody have to face this Flip Gordon because this Flip Gordon is poised and he's determined to get back on the horse and get back in the Ring of Honor World title picture. So coming from me in this one-on-one showdown, whoever they put up against Flip ain't losing this match. After being out for 2 months, he is not losing here. Losing is not an option for Flip Gordon here. So I am taking Flip Gordon to win his first match in 2 months against whoever they put up against him by any means. And now the next matchup. It is a triple threat tag team battle. On one side, they are representing the Kingdom, and they are 2/3 of the former and first ever 3-time Ring of Honor World 6-man Tag Team Champions. They are the team of the Sassy Wild Horse, TK O'Ryan, and the Horror Master himself, Vinny Marselius. Next, you have members of Lifeblood. First, you have the #1 contender for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship at G1 Supercard. He is easily one of my favorite like high-flying luchadors in Ring of Honor. He is Bandito. And his partner is the leader of Lifeblood, and he is the reigning and first ever two-time IWGP United States Champion. He's one of my favorites, and if you know his music, you know who I'm talking about. He is the flamboyant Juice Robinson. And finally, you have the championship team of the reigning Ring of Honor World Television Champion, who will be putting his belt on the line in a champion versus champion match. He is the unstoppable Hawaiian juggernaut himself, Jeff Cobb. And his partner is the longest reigning and soon-to-be former Ring of Honor World Champion. He is indeed the franchise of Ring of Honor, and if you know his music, you know who I'm talking about. He is Jay Lethal. Now, this is going to be an absolute banger of a triple threat tag team matchup because you got one, this could easily be a contenders matchup for the Ring of Honor tag team titles, and two, there is a lot of momentum at stake for G1 Supercard. Now, starting off with TK and Vinny, they're just coming off losing the Ring of Honor 6-man tag team titles the night after the 17th anniversary show on a TV taping, losing them to Villain Enterprises. So you know Vinny and TK are pissed that they lost the belts, and they're looking to get a momentum win here. But I have a funny feeling at G1 Supercard, the Kingdom is going to be reigning supreme. If you know who I'm talking about. But TK and Vinny are a very underrated team. This team should definitely be looked at for in 2019 when it comes to the tag team titles, because TK and Vinny have maybe my favorite finishing move as a tag team, known as the House of 1,000 Horses, a la a homage to House of 1,000 Corpses, the movie, being Vinny's a horror fanatic, and I love it. But do not count out TK and Vinny in this matchup. Even though the odds are not in their favor, they can definitely pull off a sneak win. Then you have the Lifeblood squad of Juice Robinson and Bandito. Juice Robinson coming off his successful title defense of the IWGP US title at the finals of the New Japan Cup on Sunday over Chase Owens. And the biggest question is he going to be at Madison Square Garden? Because I really want to see what they're going to put him up against. Maybe he'll put the U.S. title up on the line. Maybe he'll be in a tag team matchup. But I'm happy that Juice got some momentum. He needed some momentum after a lot of people are saying that this second run with the belt is not as good as his first run before he lost it. So he needed a big defense against Chase Owens. But now I want to see him face off against some other competition, especially in Ring of Honor. Then you got Bandito, who has a huge opportunity to win his first singles title and also become the next IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion when he challenges Taiji Ishimori and Dragon Lee in that triple threat match. So the Lifeblood is definitely riding high right now, and they're looking to get a big win to get some momentum. Then you have the championship team of Jeff Cobb and Jay Lethal, who I think have all the pressure on them, because Jeff Cobb is going to be putting his television title up on the line against the reigning Never Openweight champion Will Ospreay in a champion versus champion match. Winner takes all. So Jeff Cobb could be coming back to Ring of Honor with the title that he always wanted, the Never Openweight title, and still be the Ring of Honor TV champion. Then you have Jay Lethal, who is going to be putting up that belt on the line for the first time in 21 years in a ladder match against Marty Scurll and the real Ring of Honor World Champion Matt Taven. And it's crazy to think you can't do a Madison Square Garden show without a ladder match. And the fact is, it's a ladder match, and Lethal's reign as Ring of Honor World Champion will come to an end. I guarantee it. So coming from me in this triple threat tag team matchup with a lot at stake for contendership and momentum, man, this can go either way. Either way, and especially when it comes to triple threats, hard to predict. You're a one 1 in 2 chance you're going to get it right. So, coming from me, just because the championship team needs momentum, I'm going to go with the championship team of the Ring of Honor Television Champion Jeff Cobb and the Ring of Honor World Champion Jay Lethal to win this matchup and defeat Lifeblood and the Kingdom. And now the main event. It is the rematch of their wild and crazy Las Vegas street fight at the 17th anniversary show. And it is for the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championships, where the winners will go on to G1 Supercard and challenge for the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champions, the Guerrillas of Destiny at G1 Supercard. Starting off with the challengers. They are the former 10-time Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions, and they're looking to make it their 11th title reign. They are easily the greatest tag team in Ring of Honor's history, and if you know their music, you know who I'm talking about. It's time to reach for the sky, boy. They are Mark J. the Briscoes, and the Briscoes are challenging the reigning and defending Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions, and they are also 2/3 of the new Ring of Honor World 6-Man Tag Team Champions. They are representing Villain Enterprises. They are the team of Brody King and the man who is indeed not human, PCO. Now, this is the rematch of their meeting at the 17th anniversary show in the main event where PCO and Brody King defeated the Briscoes for the Ring of Honor World Tag Team titles, and this is the Briscoes' automatic rematch. Now, I'm just going to say this. The decision to take the belts off the Briscoes at the 17th anniversary show, for me, was the wrong decision. Because, yes, we are going to get Brody King and PCO versus the Guerrillas of Destiny, but there's no story to it. There's no history between Villain Enterprises and the Guerrillas of Destiny. There was more history with the Briscoes and the Guerrillas of Destiny. And that's why I was pissed off that they lost the belt, and I was pissed at Ring of Honor for even having them drop the belt 2 weeks before G1 Supercard. So, of course, the Briscoes were owed this shot. And as they said in that video when they challenged PCO and Brody King, Game 1 was the 17th anniversary show. This is Game 2. And anything can happen. But the Briscoes have a chance to reclaim the belt that they should have never lost at the 17th anniversary show, and also renew the rivalry that they have with the Guerrillas of Destiny at G1 Supercard for all the tag team titles. Then here's how you have Brody King and PCO. They're making their first title defense since winning the belts at the 17th anniversary show. And Villain Enterprises is just dripping in gold right now. I mean, they won the tag team titles at the 17th anniversary show. They won the 6-man tag team titles the night after the 17th anniversary show. Marty Scurll has a shot to become the Ring of Honor World Champion. So, Villain Enterprises, who were made into a group all of last year, have now they're just dripping in gold right now. But the fact is, they didn't need to win the tag team titles at the 17th anniversary show. I think that's a simple and that's a fact. They didn't need to. And there was no way in hell the Briscoes were not going to be at Madison Square Garden. They really put Ring of Honor on the map when it comes to tag team wrestling. Bucks did it too, but the Briscoes are the upper echelons in Ring of Honor tag team divisions. So, coming from me, in this matchup for the Ring of Honor tag team titles in the 17th anniversary rematch. Now, I'll just say this. Whoever wins this matchup will go on to face the Guerrillas of Destiny. But for me, I want this to be a triple threat match. Give 3 of these teams a shot at 2 belts. You give the Briscoes a shot, you give Brody King and PCO a shot, and you give the Guerrillas of Destiny a shot. For me, that's how I would book it. And I'm really hoping it turns into a triple threat match. Because PCO hasn't wrestled at Madison Square Garden since '94. Since WrestleMania 10, when he was part of the Quebecers. It's been that long, folks. And that was before he was not human. But whoever wins this matchup, I'm really hoping they get added to the match and it turns into a triple threat. But coming from me in this matchup, you already know. I've been saying it. I've been saying it. This team does not. I'm just going to say this right now. This team does not deserve to not be at Madison Square Garden. So I am taking the Briscoes to regain and become the new and 11-time Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions and defeat PCO and Brody King. So at G1 Supercard, hopefully it will be a triple threat match for all the gold. And those are my Road to G1 Supercard Baltimore 2019 predictions. I want to thank you guys so very much for watching this video today. Comment below, who do you have winning all these matchups? Who do you have winning the Ring of Honor Tag Team titles between the Briscoes and Brody King? Let me know if you guys agree with my decision that it should be a triple threat match at G1 Supercard. Who do you have winning the triple threat tag team battle? Who do you have winning all those first ever meeting matchups? Let me know in the comment section below your picks and your opinions. Let's have a conversation about it. Of course, I'm always on to see your comment, like it, and of course reply right back to you, because comments are absolutely always welcome on this channel. And I do want to thank you guys so very much for watching this video today. Now, before you guys go, you guys can never forget to do this. That like button, comment, share with friends. Of course, super kick that like button like only you guys can. Of course, you guys can never forget to do this as well. That subscribe button, become part of this bigger and dangerous alliance. And I will see you guys later today for my NXT TakeOver New York 2019 predictions. Cole Gargano, 2 out of 3 falls. Later days, guys, and peace.